Welcome to Biblical Studies Today, instructional videos. Valentine's Day, February 14th every year. Why celebrate the Septuagint around that time? Because February 8th is the International Septuagint Day. The International Organization for Septuagint and Cognate Studies in 2006 designated it as a holiday. That's the date that is the time that Emperor Justinian, the Byzantine Emperor, Eastern Roman Empire, wrote his Novella 146. This is a document that is trying to quell a disagreement amongst the Jews if other translations of their scriptures should be used. And the document is here. You can see that Emperor Justinian noting that there are certain complaints that have been brought to him, and he's trying to keep the peace, but also in some ways censure some of the Jews for the exclusivism of wanting just the Hebrew text. And the emperor makes the note that others think a Greek translation should be added. We give judgment in favor of those who wish a Greek also reading of the sacred scriptures or any other tongue that allows them to be better understood. Therefore, we make this proviso that those who use Greek shall use the text of the 70 interpreters, and how it in a special way had come together. We know of this from the letter of Aristeas, a pseudepigraphical document, and that is contained here in volume 2 of James H. Charlesworth's edited work, and that is here, the letter of Aristeas, section 307 here, describes how in the era of King Ptolemy, the Egyptian king, who reigned 285 to 247 BC, and it's likely that Aristeas writes perhaps 80 years later, recording the event. This Egyptian king, he wanted the books of the world in his library in Alexandria, so he asks his librarian Demetrius to gather books of the world, and certainly he would gather them from Judea and the Jewish scriptures. So he requested that translators come to Egypt, and 6 from each of the tribes came, thus 72. And here's the process. They met together daily in a place that was delightful and quiet for them to work. Just sounds surreal, brightness, and they applied themselves to their task. And so it chanced that the work of translation was completed in just 72 days. They translated the scriptures that they were working on, 72 of them, in 72 days, just as if it had been arranged for that set purpose. And it pleased those who read them and heard them, saying no alteration should be made, a curse on any who should take anything away or change anything, so that the book might be preserved. This here, a couple hundred years or so, 150 years before Jesus, this written, and then Emperor Justinian, several hundred years later, he ruled AD 527 to 565. This period of time here, recognizing the story of the Septuagint from here, Aristeas, all the way to Justinian. And you can read more of the story of the Septuagint and the scriptures themselves in Scribes in Scripture. John Mead and Peter Gurry's excellent book provides you an overview, and the Bible in English that you might be using today. For more instructional videos, go to @Biblical Studies Today YouTube channel. And for more information on how you can study Greek and Hebrew and Septuagint with us, go to mbts.edu. See you next time.